kicks with y'all. We had a lot of wind this day. Sometimes it was in our face, sometimes it was right to left, and my legs were pretty tired even from the start. So there's going to be some kicks that I push right, and this is a lot of like tempo to the ball and leg speed errors. So what I mean by that is, like, if I push it to the right, my leg's tired and it's slow, so it doesn't catch up in time with my tempo and my body, and I push it right. And there's going to be some that I pull left when I just try and hit it too hard, and this is a common mistake if you're trying to crush the ball, and then that right to left wind really didn't help. So yeah, I mean, pretty solid day. It was a hard day with all this wind.
Alright guys, so we just got to the gym. Today is going to be a leg day and plyometric day combo. Normally I do plyometrics on one day and legs on the other, but I wasn't able to hit plyometrics earlier this week, so I'm going to kind of do a combo. Guys, so it is currently the next day. I had some stuff I had to get done after my workout, and I couldn't really film much. I had to get a haircut and I had to go to work. So I'm gonna go over the workout real quick, and I'm also gonna give y'all some tips. So as you saw in the warm-up, a lot of that's just band work and loosening up my hips. It's also glute activation, which is really good. It's really important to get your muscles kind of loose and ready to go. That way they're firing. So then we moved into power clean. I did 6 sets of 4, and power clean is such a great movement for explosiveness and kicking. I feel like the way you do power clean, the way you get your hips through the weight is kind of how you should kick and get your hips through the ball. But you definitely want to be careful and make sure you have really good form before you jump into this, and keep it really light. Then we moved into the trap bar weighted jump squat, superset with box jumps. And again, these are more plyometric, but I like doing some squat jumps with weight like that because it basically just makes your muscle work more and you got to produce more force. So I really like those, both of them. The box jumps are good as well. Again, it's explosiveness, which is exactly what you want for kicking. They're supersetted together, and basically that just means you do a set of one and then a set of the other, and then you rest, and then that's one round. And I did three rounds of those. We moved into the heel elevated squats, and this is good. It's just different from a normal squat, so I like these because you get a little more range of motion, but you do have to keep it lighter. Like when I first started doing these, I only did just the bar, and then now you saw I was doing a plate, a 45 on each side. We moved into the last superset. This was all hip flexor, so I used the Vertimax machines, the thing the cables were attached to, the resistance bands that I strapped to my ankles. And I basically did like high knees on a box and fast. So this is working a lot of hip flexor and leg speed, just trying to get your knee up and driving it up to the box and going as quick as possible. And I supersetted that with the resistance band version of that, basically. Just driving the knee straight up with the resistance band. Alright guys, so tip number 1 is going to be know what you're trying to accomplish in the weight room. There's different phases and different times that you're going to be doing different things. So like one phase could be focusing on just pure strength. One could be trying to get bigger. And another one could be like explosiveness and speed, right? These are 3 different phases, and you lift different ways with those 3 phases. So no, there's going to be times where, okay, you may want to get bigger, so you're going to lift different. Or in the off season, there's times where you're going to work on pure strength for a short period of time. And then a lot of times we're going to work on explosiveness and speed. You need to know what you're trying to do, as far as, are you trying to build muscle and strength, or are you kind of maintaining your legs? Are you trying to get bigger, right? So for me, I'm maintaining. I'm not trying to get bigger. Right now I'm not killing my legs trying to get stronger. I'm keeping them like fresh and explosive. For the most part, I'm just working on maintaining and keeping that explosiveness and leg speed. So for tip number 2, I'm going to talk about how to like schedule your workout to where you can kick and work out still. So the number 1 thing is I always prioritize kicking. So if I'm gonna do a lift, a run any day, and I'm also gonna kick, I always kick first. I never start with a lift or run and then kick. There were times in college I had to do this, and this was very difficult. My kicking sessions were basically not good if I tried to do this. Now, if I just did like a light running, or even a little heavier running before kicking, I could get away with it and it was okay. I still had a good kicking session, or decent. But if I lift legs and then go try and kick, especially if you do heavy legs, it's normally not going to be a good productive session. So as far as splitting it up the days, what I do right now, I kick 3 days a week, and I do Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So what I'll do, I'll kick, I'll do a little running on the field sometimes if my legs are really dead, I won't. And then I lift legs. So Monday I do light legs, and then Wednesday I do plyometrics, and then Friday I do legs or leg plyo combo. So Just always prioritize kicking because that's what we want to get better at, and that's our main focus. So it doesn't really matter what days you kick, what days you don't. One thing I would start with is know how many days a week you want to kick. So normally it's 3 or 4 for me. Right now I'm going 3, but I used to go 4. So you start with that and prioritize it, and then figure out, all right, when am I going to do legs to where I have a day of rest at least in between so I can kick again. And then upper body days are what I do 2 of those a week, and I do those in between my kicking days and leg days. Tip number 3, this is super important because a lot of people get this wrong. Our main focus as a kicker in the weight room, what we want to be setting records for and pushing ourselves, are going to be the 40-yard dash times, the vertical jump, broad jump, and that's really it. A lot of guys try and, they want to squat a lot or bench a lot, which that's fine if you bench a lot and stuff, but especially like squatting a lot or deadlifting a lot, that's not going to help you. Like, you can do a lot of weight, but you're moving very slow normally. You go light enough to where you can move the weight fast and really explode with it, whether it be on squat or anything, even like bench press. Control it down and then explode up. Okay, so squat, same thing, control down and then explode up. And this is building those fast switch muscle fibers. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope these tips helped you out. If it did, drop a like and subscribe for more content. I know a lot of y'all aren't subscribed that are watching my videos, so if you could subscribe, that would really help me out. And I'm gonna be trying to get y'all 1 video a week at least on Wednesdays. Some weeks I'm gonna try and do 2, but for right now I'm gonna definitely try and at least get y'all 1 video a week. So stay tuned for that, and let me know if y'all have any ideas of what y'all want to see, and I'll try and film those videos for y'all. As always, thanks for watching guys. See you next time.